You can't replace me because God placed me.
Not y'all fighting in the pulpit. See, this is where we got to draw the line. Welcome back to Spiritual.ish. I'm the Prophet. You know, all the good stuff. Anyway, let's get into this right now. Okay, so we do know, and again, I'm addressing this because this is the prophetic community, so y'all know this is all things prophetic. So anything that goes on in the prophetic community, you can come on right on over here because we're going to talk about it. That's it. That's all. So I want y'all, I want y'all to understand what y'all are viewing, okay? Spiritual.ish is going to be the biggest name, the biggest platform in Christian content. Are you? Oh, okay. Anyway, let's get back into this. So, there is something very weird and sinister about this. Like, it's almost giving, like, stalker, jail, padded room. Somebody might need security. And you may be saying, who? Carn or Sinegal? Let me show you this. This is a flyer that Sinegal released. Look at this. Reformation Culture Church. And he's using the acronyms RCC. I told y'all, Sinegal is sick in the head. He's sick in this man is not well. So, here's my thing. Because I was told already, I actually got a couple of phone calls stating that allegedly, like, you feel like God is sending you to Charlotte to replace Carn, and those people gonna come to you when he go to jail. You think them people really gonna come to you when you go to when he go to jail? Mind you, haven't you been to jail? Haven't you been arrested? There's this thing, allegedly, I was looking online. You know, and I'm not saying this is what has happened. I'm saying this is just a conversation. There is history with some of the saints who have been arrested, brought in on solicitation of prostitution, and solicitation of prostitution of transgenders. Like, you can't preach against something and then you do it. You can't say that Carn is this, that, and the third, or any preacher is this, that, and the third, and then you participate in your own folly that, according to the faith that you follow, is wrong. You see what I'm getting at? It's mental illness that makes you think that you're so separate from the rule that you get to do what you want to do, while at the same time, hold that thought. I'm telling y'all this. These two people are the same person. These two here, the Sinegal, they are the same exact people. Carn just has more finesse. He has more charisma. He's more gifted in to a certain extent than Sinegal is. And there is sometimes being successful is just learning how to hone in and make people eat your crap with beauty. It's making people think your farts smell like flowers and that your crap don't stink. That's really what this is. I'm really starting to think that Sinegal is just upset that he's done so much trash and so much dirt, and why his clout or his name isn't as big as Carn, and Carn has done all the same crap. Carn is the master of finesse. I will give him that. That nigga know how to finesse. I mean, finessing church people is not hard. That's not hard. Now, I want him to take that same thing, that same energy, go into corporate and do it over there. And then we can have a different conversation. But his finesse game with y'all church people, it will be studied in generations to come. Mark my words. So I was looking at some stuff with Sinegal in his history, like being put out of Orrin Pullen's organization. Was it Orrin and Medina Pullins? You were part of their fellowship and you tried to allegedly replace Bishop Pullins. Like, there's just a lot of trash that Sinegal has done. And then you're trying to trash Brian when you have done the same doggone thing. It just baffles me. Now, really what I want y'all to do is I actually want y'all to get in the streets and I want y'all to fight it out. That's what I want y'all to do. Y'all know I'm going to play the rest of this clip at the end, or maybe in the middle, or maybe right here.
Tell whatever preacher who's trying to come to the city and try to take over, it ain't gonna work. I say, tell the preacher who's trying to start something in the city, it ain't gonna work. You can't replace me, because God placed me here. God gave me a seat. I'm a gatekeeper. Tell whatever.
Carn, you're addressing Sinegal on stage, allegedly. Instead of y'all just having this conversation. This is my problem with church people. Like, wow, just get a podcast. See, something about this, and I was listening to an interview that Sinegal did, blasting his wife about their affair and how he came in, took the phone, locked himself in the car. This is, you know who acts like this? The gays. This is giving very much the gays. Yeah. I know you're not gonna like truth, but this is the truth. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, my father's never carried on like this. My uncles, my grandfathers, they have never carried on like this. This is very, very interesting to me. And so, like, as you go through the history, you go through Sinegal's history, I mean, from writing bad checks to frauding people out of money to, like, putting your friends on blast to try to get their positions. Like, this man has done some dogs. Like, he ain't saved. I remember when him and a certain someone, I'm going to just say KB, were hanging very close. Now, mind you, me and KB went to high school together. And I was like, what is this? What is cool? And then it all started coming out and making sense. And then he made KB a bishop, allegedly. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is why you got to be careful. Because history don't lie. And as the old folks say, every closed eye ain't sleep. So, Carn, you're going at it because you know. But I to Carn's defense, I'm going to say this. It's very weird for a person that you used to be friends with. Like, legit, it's obsessed. Like, you come to Charlotte, you're starting a church, you know Carn is Kingdom Culture Church or whatever, Kingdom City Church or whatever, and then you're going to start Reformation Culture Church, like RCC, knowing his acronyms, the case. Nigga, you need help. Anyway, this is just, this is just going to keep piling up. But what do you guys think? Is this not weird? You don't like the man, but you come into the city in hopes that when he goes to jail, you're going to take over Charlotte. That's not going to happen. There's too many other gifted people there. Like, I mean, and to me, Carn he's not taking over Charlotte. He has a nice church there, but it's not taking over. You know, if you get what I'm saying. But nonetheless, Carn said he's a gatekeeper, so God bless. Anyway, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll be back. We're coming back.